Yeah.
DJ the real.
The way we put this shit together, you know what I mean? Punch on the real, make the beat, you know what I mean? I got this man on the saxophone.
Alright, people, this is the video I've been waiting to do since, let's be honest, probably since February. The Cavs were just struggling to get through. Isaiah Thomas didn't work. Jay Crowder didn't work. Who else they had? My man D Wade. I would have kept D Wade because you could have used him the last couple games because the way J.R. Smith was playing, Kyle Korver was playing, you could have used D Wade. But majority of people that got back for the Kyrie trade didn't work. So, and then you go ahead, you make the trade, you send Jay Crowder, send Isaiah Thomas, you trade away D Wade, and then you get back Rodney Hood, you get back George Hill, you get back Larry Nance. First game against Boston, looks all peaches and cream. Beat Boston by 15, or was it by 15 and 20 points? You're like, damn, this trade actually might work for Cleveland. To get back another pick from Boston, this might actually work. And then after that couple game stretch where they look really good, up and down, up and down. Then you get to the playoffs. Then you're the 4th seed. Then you're playing Indiana. You lose your first game against Indiana. And then everybody's like, And then go ahead, you win your second game against Indiana, but you barely beat Indiana. That's the shot where LeBron made, I think, he made that game-winning shot, right? No, it wasn't. Did he make the game-winning shot in game 2 or was it game 4? I think it was one of the games. Well, in the series, he made a buzz beater against Indiana. But I think game 2, game 2 had like a 45-point game. Okay, yeah, he didn't make the game-winning shot. Game 2 had like a 45-point game. But anyways, he barely beat Indiana. He beat Indiana in game 7. By a couple points, people are like, dang, Indiana should have beat you guys. Which, in my opinion, Indiana should have beat Cleveland. There's no way they if Victor Oladipo would have played just a little bit better, they could have beat Cleveland. Then you go ahead, you get to the second round. Everybody's like, oh, well, they're going to play the Raptors. Oh, they're going to lose to the Raptors. And then they sweep Toronto. Everybody's like, okay, Cleveland sweeps Toronto. You're playing against Boston without Kyrie Irving. You should win. Everybody but Jeff Van Gundy. Jeff Van Gundy was the only person who said Boston should have beat Cleveland. He's like, they're the better team. They should beat Cleveland. They should beat Cleveland. Anyways, Boston loses to Cleveland in 7 games. They like, dang, LeBron's carrying this team. He really is. And then you get to the finals. In my opinion, I knew they were not going to beat the Warriors. I was on the first-hand type of person. I was like, Cleveland must win game 1. They have to win game 1 against the Warriors for this series to be anything. I didn't think they were going to win game. They did not win game 1 against the Warriors. They were not going to win any games in this series, in my opinion. They had no shot, in my opinion. So, now, comes out last night that LeBron had a broken hand against the Warriors. He punched a blackboard after game 1, which, I mean, come on, that literally was probably LeBron's best playoff game. Or you can say any game he's probably played. Efficiency, even is better than his game 7 against Boston when he was with Miami. The game 1 he had against the Warriors, he was making outside shot after outside shot. He was looking phenomenal. And for J.R. Smith to do what he did. You just sealed your own fate, Cleveland. Thanks to J.R. Smith. LeBron is leaving you, people. Now, we're going to go ahead and watch this video from Brian Windhorst first, and then I'll give you guys where I think LeBron should go, in my opinion. But let's check it out.
There's going to be a lot of conversation of what LeBron should do.
If you're LeBron, where would you go?
I don't think anybody would be shocked if he does leave.
Nobody knows what he's going to do this offseason.
LeBron James' basketball season is over.
Will it be the last time he wears a Cavalier uniform?
LeBron James' free agency season is about to open. James has said many times he wants to finish his career in Cleveland, but things have gotten complicated.
Yeah.
As this season showed, the Cavs have regressed. Their future is unsure. James has to make a decision about how to spend his last act. And there are several factors to consider. What would leaving do to his legacy? 2 years ago, he not only secured one of the most improbable championships of all time, but hero status in Cleveland. Can he cash in some of it to make one last move? Or will people hold his words of finishing his career at home against him?
Man, I wouldn't hold
What
that
about
against
James
him,
and
really.
Cavs owner Dan Gilbert? Can they trust each other?
Nope.
They've been playing chicken for a year now. Can these two men really enter into a 5-year agreement to work together?
Heck no.
What about LeBron's option? He has one next season for $36 million. He could pick it up and roll the decision over.
Like Chris Paul?
Stay at home and put off locking himself in to see how things play out. Or he could take the Chris Paul route and use that option as leverage to demand a trade from Cleveland. There's a long time between now and June 29th when LeBron has to decide on that option. And there's no such thing as tampering between players.
Where will
No, is there
LeBron
not?
be playing next
I just can't come up with a better fit than the Philadelphia 76ers.
I could see why he'd want to play in LA.
I think he'll stay in Cleveland. I have yet to see an option that makes me go, he's out.
And it's hard to imagine that LeBron James is going to stay in
I
Cleveland.
don't think LeBron knows where he's going right now.
That's true.
Be calling behalf of
I agree with that
Lakers.
one. I really don't think
Will
LeBron
his
knows
friend
where he's going.
CP3 reach out to discuss Houston? What about fellow free agent Paul George? Or will Ben Simmons call about Philly? Forget about team
Joel
pitches
Embiid
in
already
July.
sent out a tweet. Literally when the finals over, sent out a tweet. Hey, LeBron.
Right now. Then there's his family.
Yep.
His wife Savannah is from Akron. His two sons are basketball stars, soon to start high school. He has a deep-rooted foundation that's aimed at helping thousands of children in his hometown. It's more challenging than ever for him to pull up stakes.
It really damn is, man. It's a damn shame.
LeBron James captures that elusive title. James pulls up.
Man, good old days, people.
Back-to-back titles for the Heat. The Cleveland Cavaliers
Good old days.
are the world champions. LeBron James leading the way with a triple-double.
The two times James has moved, he's changed the balance of power in the NBA. At age 33, he still has that juice.
Mm-hmm.
These are high-pressure times, and there's a lot on the line. And it's never been more complicated.
Nope, it hasn't. Which is true, Brian Windhorst. All right, let's just give you guys the teams that Stephen A. Smith said LeBron will sit down and talk to. Cavs, of course. Sixers, of course. Rockets, of course. Miami, which I don't know why. But, I mean, unless Pat Riley can move Hassan Whiteside, I don't know why he's sitting down with them, but that's what reported. Sit down with the Heat. And then Warriors. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. Warriors. Then there's Boston. That's the 6 teams. Now, realistically shot, what I see LeBron doing. Okay, the Warriors situation, he'll probably just sit down, but I don't think he's really going to consider it because, again, why would you trade Draymond Green and Klay Thompson when you're just, I mean, you're building a dynasty right now in Golden State. I mean, unless until you have to. For example, unless Klay Thompson says he wants to resign, but he wants max money, and he's like, you guys don't give it to me, then I'll leave because he's a free agent next year. But I don't realistically see LeBron going to the Warriors. So, no. Only 2 teams I see him going to. He's not going nowhere out west. I forgot to mention Lakers. There's no way he's going out west, in my opinion, because why would LeBron want to play the Warriors before the conference finals or probably the second round? I would not want to do that the way they're playing right now. So, only way I see him going to the Lakers would be if they get Paul George and Chris Paul goes there too. If they can get Paul George, Chris Paul, and him, then he can go to the Lakers. But let's just going to just be him and Paul George. That's not enough to beat the Warriors. You're going to need Chris Paul, probably Paul George, and LeBron. Then you're going to keep some of your young players. But unless that's going to happen, I don't see him going to the Lakers either. Even though he has 2 houses in LA. People's like, oh, he has 2 houses in LA. He's going to consider it. LeBron can go to LA anytime he wants to go to LA. Okay? Not a big deal. So, I don't see LeBron going out west. Now, the only way I see him going would be if the Cavs could probably make a trade where they could get Paul George, and then you could probably move. This is what I do. If you can get Paul George without giving up your 8th pick, go ahead and do it. Do that. Well, actually, he's a free agent, so you actually wouldn't have to trade for him. He's a free agent. Okay. So, if you can make some trades, you sign Paul George and you keep LeBron, and then if you could possibly trade your 8th pick and whatever else you have, send everything to New Orleans. Send everything you have to New Orleans. You bring back Anthony Davis and you have Paul George. That could keep LeBron in Cleveland, but it's not likely. So I don't see LeBron staying in Cleveland. The other 2 teams I have left, which would be the Sixers. LeBron would have to have huge faith that Embiid can stay healthy. Because the way I'm at him, like, show me, Joel Embiid, that you can stay healthy. Then I'll go to your team. But if LeBron has faith in Embiid be able to stay healthy, and you have faith that Ben Simmons can get a jump shot in this offseason, that's very risky. That's risky. So I don't see LeBron going to the Sixers. Now, you guys may think I'm crazy, but if I'm LeBron, I'm going to Boston. I said this numerous times in the past couple weeks. If I'm LeBron, I'm going to Boston. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to Boston. Now, there have been reports, I think it came out yesterday too, about Celtics fear that Kyrie may go to the Knicks next offseason. Kyrie is from New Jersey. If LeBron wants to say, I'm going to Boston, Danny Ainge, you have to make a decision. If you can somehow just only send Gordon Hayward away and you lose Marcus Smart, okay. But if LeBron says he wants to go to Boston and Kyrie's like, I don't want to play with you guys. All right, see ya, Kyrie. It'll be LeBron, Tatum, Hayward, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, and Rozier. That's 7 deep. LeBron didn't even have, he had literally 3 people in his finals that he could rely on, which was Kevin Love, and you could even say maybe Tristan Thompson from here and here, but really was Kevin Love and dang Rodney Hood at this point. But if Kyrie doesn't want to stay, fine. You still have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, Rozier. You probably would keep Marcus Smart then because Kyrie's gone. You can keep Marcus Smart. And you can keep freaking Terry Rozier. That's still 7 people. And you still have draft picks. Because Celtics have draft picks from here until, like, next 20 years they have draft picks. So if it's me, people, if I'm LeBron, I'm going to Boston. That's what I think is the best fit for him because, listen here, the way it looked in the finals, LeBron couldn't literally do everything. He couldn't assist, rebound. Then I agree with some people say LeBron, he didn't play his best defense. I agree with everybody saying he didn't play his best defense because he was trying to save himself on offense. But if he goes to Boston, you play the Warriors again, you have Tatum, you have Brown, you have Al Horford, you have Marcus Smart, you have Rozier, you have 5 people who can actually defend for you. And Brad Stevens is a great defensive coach. So you can have 5 people, you can play defense on Curry, Klay Thompson, you can still play defense on Kevin. I'm not going to say you can play defense on Kevin Durant, but at least you can make it hard for him. So, and then LeBron can get rest, and you can prolong your career for maybe 5 or 6 more years. Because you have those young guys who can carry you in the regular season where LeBron doesn't have to play 35 minutes. He can play maybe 29 minutes a game because they can carry you. If I'm LeBron, I'm going to Boston. I mean, people may not like it, but hey, either Kyrie has to go or he sucks it up. Okay? Either you suck it up, Kyrie. If you want to win, you bring back LeBron. Because listen here, if let's say LeBron goes to the Sixers, which would be option B. If he goes to the Sixers, you telling me the Sixers would not be able to beat Boston? I think they could beat Boston, yeah. But they would probably lose to the Warriors in the finals. So either A, Kyrie, like LeBron comes to you, or you lose in the Eastern Conference Final next year. Make up your mind. But if I'm LeBron, I'm going to Boston, people. So don't forget to like the video, guys. Comment down below, subscribe, catch you back here from some more videos. Celtics. It doesn't look right, but damn it, he'll win the ring.
Yeah. DJ Darrell. The way we put this shit together, you know what I mean?